Welcome to Module 4 of the S4 Virtual Bootcamp, Best Practices and Risk Mitigation. I'm Stephanie Jones, your presenter for this module. We've said it before and we'll say it again. Investigate before you integrate. Following this advice is the best way to mitigate risk. Do your research up front. Confirm that the N2 bus is in spec and that all devices are operational before starting the integration process. One of the tools we recommend is the S2 USB 485 by S Squared Innovations. This device will test the bus voltages, confirm there are no other masters on the network, and confirms your COM port assignments for use with the Johnson Controls M-Tools software. We recommend that you use the HVAC Pro Devices Report to get a complete inventory of the N2 environment. Of course, you could use a digital voltmeter to test the bus voltages, and an RS-485 to USB adapter from another vendor should you so choose. The most important thing is that the N2 bus gets validated. The Metasys N2 devices need to be understood at the same level as your own brand of field devices would be. You may need to recommission or adjust the programming in the N2 devices if they have not been properly maintained in the past. As mentioned on the previous slide, the HVAC Pro software is used to create a report of all devices on the N2 bus. It is also used for commissioning of most Metasys controllers. This program can also generate the .prn files that can be used to create custom device type templates. Part of the same package is the GX9100 program, which you will use for System 91 devices, such as the DX9100. You can use this program to generate the .dmo files that can be used to create custom templates for System 91 devices. Along with the M-Tools package, we also sell the FX PCT software to provide the same capabilities for newer generation Johnson Controls MSTP controllers. If you don't have any Metasys expertise in-house, S4 can provide you a list of Metasys consultants. Treat this like an insurance policy. Remove risk at every opportunity along each step of the integration process. Not every device can or should be integrated. When doing your site inventory, don't just look for devices that are no longer operational. Also consider those at high risk for future failure, like those that are in locations of high exposure. Also, consider replacing obsolete devices, such as integrated lighting controllers, or ILCs. The original architecture of Metasys was a 5-slot chassis called a Network Control Unit, or NCU. It had the center slot reserved for an NCM card, and the other 4 slots were for I/O expansion cards. There was an N2 bus embedded in the backplane. The Network Expansion Unit, or NEU, was a chassis available in various sizes that contained only I/O expansion cards. It is highly recommended that these units be replaced as part of the integration. In the building owner's mind, anything that happens on your watch is your responsibility, so it is best to evaluate the health and sustainability of the existing installation before starting any work. Then, you can work with your customer on how to address any repairs or replacements that need to be made up front and make a plan on how to address any issues as they arise in the future. From a business standpoint, it is a best practice to formulate the agreement in a way that carefully defines your contractual obligations versus what the building owner is responsible for. Finally, a few notes on system security. There may be occasions where your IT support staff or network administrator needs to know the details shown on this slide. Telnet and FTP services can be disabled to enhance the security profile of the S4 appliance for high security environments. This concludes Module 4 of the S4 Virtual Bootcamp. Thank you for your time and attention. Do not hesitate to contact us if you have any questions about the S4 Open BACnet-N2 router, or if you'd like to discuss a specific project that we might work on together to create another success story.